Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect TV on the Pro Wrestling Show, AEW Dynamite Ring Report. This is streaming live. You can see right here, MJF pondering and wondering who's going to be his tag team partner. MJF got a lot to go through tonight. Coming up, MJF now the official longest reigning AEW champion, going through Kenny Omega from this past Saturday's collision. We'll talk about that coming up. Also, too, a lot going on here. We have the international championship match between Orange Cassidy, defends his international championship against Claudio Cesaro, we want to call him. We'll get that coming up. And Tony Khan had a big announcement that he had to make. We'll talk about that coming up here as the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here for the Pro Wrestling Show for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. What a Dynamite was. It was a so-so Dynamite tonight. Building towards full gear coming up in nearly 2 weeks from now. So we're going to get things started. With the latest. I'm going to get things started now with a lot of returns and surprises. So we're going to kick things off with it's Orange Cassidy. Against Cesaro, Claudio, I want to call him, for the AEW International Championship. I'm doing wonders with the international title. The international title was on the line. We can show you right quick what happened. This was the moments, the beginning stages of the match right here. Claudio getting the reps in for the international championship, as we can show you right quick. We can show Claudio. Right here, Claudio taking down Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy and Claudio had a match, a banger of a match tonight. And you see right here, this was the highlights throughout the match right here. Claudio, Orange Cassidy. Claudio taking it down to Jon Moxley made his return. Jon Moxley wanted to get a piece of Orange Cassidy. Had the Orange Cassidy stole his belt. After he defeated Orange Cassidy for the belt, Orange Cassidy and Claudio, I don't know if Orange Cassidy's trying to cheat now, trying to be a bad guy or what. But I think with Claudio in the picture, and a lot of people are saying Cesaro in the picture, a lot going to be happening eventually in AEW right here. Cesaro getting himself prepared and ready, as well as Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley getting himself prepared as well. But you can tell Moxley wanted to get his hands on Orange Cassidy real bad. So it's been made official at Full Gear that we're gonna see Orange Cassidy taking on Jon Moxley 1-on-1. I don't know if they're gonna have a special stipulation match like a Scream Rules match or what. But you can tell looking at Moxley, he like to taste his own blood some way, somehow. But look for Moxley to eventually get his hands on Orange Cassidy some way, somehow. So we'll see that coming up. Well, speaking of that, we told you this that that Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega now they're joining forces to stop Don Callis and his family. I told you that Jericho and Omega now joining forces. Can't believe that Jericho and Omega, that used to be former rivals in AEW, battle for the AEW title, now on the same side with the same goal and the same problem, and that's to eradicate the Don Callis family some way, somehow.
So we know that in 2 weeks from the night, right here on AEW Dynamite, they're going to be a huge 8-man tag team match. The Don Callis family. So I'm guessing Powerhouse Hobbs, Takesha, um, whatever that dude name is, and Will Ospreay, they will be teaming up against Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi going to be in this match, but there was an added ingredient to the match that was named tonight. Didn't see this coming, but a lot of people know that it's the Big Show. The Big Show will be joining Jericho and Omega for that huge right here, Big Show right here. He's like look like a picture right here. Frame of Big Show. Big Show going to help out Jericho and Omega against Don Callis and his family. We'll get to see the Big Show making a lot of things going on. Even there is some trouble in paradise with Ken Omega, the Elite, and the Bucks with Jericho. Jericho, I think Matt got a little snappy tonight. Matt Jackson said something out of pocket and out of place to Jericho. Jericho didn't like that one bit. And Jericho told him to take that attitude elsewhere. And get them to see the light. And I think they're not seeing the light is where they should be seeing the light. But we know this that in 2 weeks' time, Jericho, Omega, Big Show, and Kota Ibushi will team up. And a lot of people saying don't trust the Big Show because Big Show could be joining in and turn against your ass too. So watch out for the Big Show if he do turn in against you. That could be a possibility. So I could be seeing that going forward in that match as well. So we'll see that going forward. So hey, we'll see. Also too, MJF. MJF. We told you that MJF is looking for a partner to help combat, to help team up with him to take down Bullet Club Gold. You know, Bullet Club Gold and MJF don't like each other one bit. MJF still having problems with Bullet Club Gold. MJF even being assisted by his best friend, um Adam Cole. Adam Cole looks recognizable right here. MJF was set to get interviewed by Renee Young till Adam Cole appeared on the little small tiny screen talking to MJF by his partner. It's like Adam Cole grew his beard or something. So I guess Adam Cole's at the picture. But MJF tried to go to Warlow, and Warlow looks like he's upset, frustrated, mad, angry. MJF didn't even know how to take Warlow. MJF looked like he was there. He was on the Rose O'Donnell show. He looked like a little bit afraid and intimidated and stuff. What had went down and stuff. Warlow um attacking MJ, making MJF a little bit concerned. Well, MJF had no other choice, no other option to stick around and stick with the Acclaim. Did the Acclaim come in MJF's defense? We'll talk about it a little bit later in the show. But a lot of people are speculating that the devil could be CM Punk. CM Punk like to pretend he's the devil incarnate, but you never know. CM Punk. So hey, there could be a possibility of what's going on. It never said CM Punk sued. He could have been suing Tony Khan by now, so it could be a possibility. Well, speaking of Tony Khan had a major announcement to make. He made it with um like Kyle damn I forgot Nigel McGuinness. Well, they said that the pre-sale they're not gonna wait till Christmas for Wembley. I said, damn, this he always try to make decisions. You could have just made that announcement. Had one of the announcers made that announcement. Just to be honest, yeah, special announcement to make. You could have let one of your damn announcers push that home, Tony Schiavone or something. Somebody could push that home, but Tony Khan want to be front and center. Well, hey, it's front and center, all right. Well, a lot going on with the women division right here. Sky Blue, uh, got that girl name. Um, Willow Nightingale. Okay, Anna. Damn, I forgot her name, but they was involved in the rivalry. She spit at Sky Blue. Sky Blue. What's her name? Julia Hart. Yeah, Julia Hart. I got it. Julia Hart and Sky Blue having problems. Sky Blue decided to take Julia Hart on the offer and spit on her. Julia Hart decided what that was going to be. So we don't know what's going to go down with that. Plus, too, cause what's her name? Hiroshita, the AEW Women's Champion, three-time record setter AEW Women's Champion, made her presence felt too tonight. Hiroshita making her presence felt. I think she was in a non-title defense. So well, how that went down. So hey, well, we told you this that might not be no need to worry. That Sting, the icon Sting, and Edge and Darby Allin was all in the ring as the Christian was trying to confront um the Stinger about what's going on with Christian. So we know Christian, Darby Christian, Nick Cage, and Luchasaurus, they're gonna be at Full Gear. They're waiting to see who's gonna be Sting and Darby's partner. We know fact it's gonna be Edge. So it should have just named Edge. I mean, come on with all this trickery and stuff. But we know last week. So we know Sting and Darby Allin, no need to worry. Wonder got to wonder about what Edge was telling Sting, don't trust Ric Flair. I mean, Sting I know Ric Flair by now. Sting and Edge, they're in the same company, but they never wrestled together. But this is kind of rare. Sting knows Christian in his days in TNA, so that could be a telling right there. So Sting, I know how Ric Flair roll, and Nature Boy, we don't know what Nature Boy's true motives are, but we just have to wait and see. Because Sting got a warning from Edge, don't trust Ric Flair. That be the same about you, Edge. Don't trust you. You never know. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But we know Edge is going to be Sting's partner and Darby's partner against Christian, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. But speaking of that, Adam Page. Remember last week, Adam Page was trying to see what was going on, and he ran to the back. Adam Page came out there at the Swerve Strickland came out of nowhere and Swerve ambushed his house to get close to his child, which that's kind of off limits. You never go after no one's kid. You hate that person so much, you go after that person, not that person's kid. That's taking it too personal. I think that's what he did. And Adam Page did the same thing tonight, um, risking that not being one half of the six-man tag team champions, the mogul industry, Khan, Brian Cage, and Tower regained the Ring of Honor tag team titles after the same situation had happened again. So, like I said, stuff like that went down, and we saw what went down. And this is far from over. We know that it's going to be a part two at Full Gear between Cage, between Heyman Page and Swerve Strickland one more time the dance. Swerve won last time, and now it's going to be different. Heyman Page saying this is personal, going at the man's family. This is really personal. I can't blame the man. He has to do what he has to do. Well, it was the main event. We know that the Bullet Club Gold was in action, and they was awaiting the arrival of who was going MJF's tag team partner was going to be. MJF, which they did the opposite. The Acclaim was the team. That team though MJF, as the Max Caster got a huge crush on MJF. a best friend crush or something going on with that situation. He got a huge man crush on him and stuff. Well, MJF showed his colors. He came out there in the Mass Castle with a bag, and they claimed with a bag. MJF came out there with his acclaim attire with a sesame for only one night. He need the acclaim. I thought it was gonna be the Dynasty, MJF's old crew from MLW, but it wasn't the case. It was something else, somebody different. Well, we saw this right here. Billy Gunn, badass Billy Gunn, take on one of his sons and beat their butts up for good riddance right here. Taking to one of his talented sons. And we saw this right here. Um a real melee going down tonight between all the members and stuff. Even to the point that Jay White pinned MJF in the middle of the ring and got the 1-2-3 with the switchblade to get to 1-2-3. Are we looking at the next AEW champion coming up? MJF almost inching almost inching a year reign as champion. He already has the longest reign. He's inching closer to being champion for over a year. So congratulations, MJF. Well, what happened was Jay White decided to try to nail MJF, but Max Caster took the bait. He took the shot. He took the shot right here. As you can see right here, Max Caster took the shot and wanted his hands to get. MJF really was hesitant, didn't want to do it. He's reluctant. And then he kind of, after Billy Gunn told MJF off, told Max been doing everything he can. He just want to get a friendship. MJF reluctantly agreed and went along with it. And Max Caster got his wish by getting scissored by MJF. But you got to be wondering, could AEW pull the trigger and make Jay White the next world champion? I mean, MJF's status is going down a little bit, but could that be the case? Jay White's on a roll with Bullet Club Gold, and this would be his first time in the big leagues, winning the prestigious AEW title forever. But we just have to wait and see about that and how that's going to be. All right, that ends the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. We're going to move forward right quickly to Wrestling Hot Topics. It's right here. We want to get to this right here. Gigi Dolan is getting engaged. She's engaged to Zachary Wentz of the Rascals. He used to be part of WWE with Wesley. They're engaged. Gigi Dolan had a history and was previously married to Darby Allin. Zachary Wentz was previously married to Kimberly. Hopefully these lovebirds work it out, but I mean, this way too quick, way too fast. They met earlier this year. I think you need at least get to know a person these 2 or 3 years before you decide you want to get married. But they want to get married, so if it takes under a couple of months, they don't, I don't like that. I'm kind of a person too, like I'm in a relationship. I don't want to try to rush things. I'm trying to get to know the person and stuff. They're trying to get to know me. I mean, that's quick. But hey, whatever floats your boat and stuff. All right. I think that's gonna do it here for the Pro Wrestling Show. I think it was just that one hot topic. We found out about Daniel Bryan's surgery. He's gonna get surgery on his face. Hopefully Daniel Bryan feels better and just the surgery and stuff. Face from last week's tag team match. So hey, how that may be. All right, we're gonna do it here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna end it with Jay White, who could be the next AEW champion. If Jay White do it, we'll just have to wait and see. But we're gonna end it right here with Max Caster finally getting scissored by MJF. Getting scissored, indeed. So, me being Kendrick saying so long. Thank you for watching the AEW Dynamite Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.
We'll see you this Saturday for the Crown Jewel. Predict the outcome. See you then.